Welcome to MISH MASH Adventures! Before we get to the fun, there are just a few things to explain. We promise it'll be painless. First things first. You may have noticed outside the many doors in the facility, these panels. Let's explain how they work. If the screen outside the door has an image on it, you're good to go. Play away. If it's red, that means the room is in use, so you should probably pick a different room, or patiently stand by until the players have exited. If the room is ready to play, simply input the code for your team you were given when checking in. Hit the check mark and you will be ready to play. Just give the door a push. Once inside, check out the screen. The first instruction will always be to close the door behind you. If you want your game to actually begin, you'll make sure it's closed behind you. Simple, yeah? Our rooms vary a lot. Some of our adventures have physical challenges in them, and the room will ask you to check in using buttons placed within the space. Sometimes the buttons are pretty obvious. Sometimes they aren't. Work together to locate these buttons. Once found, each person playing will have to press 2 buttons at the same time. So, for example, if your team has 3 people in it, you'll need to press 6 buttons to proceed. Don't overthink it. You can always ask a staff member to assist.
Hello?
We don't mind. The screens in the room will be your best friend while adventuring. Pay attention to them as they give you clues, can assist with riddles, and will help you along the way. When we say our rooms are very different from each other, we really mean it. Keep an eye on the screen once inside. You never know when the floor will be lava, and the only one that will be kind enough to let you know will be, you guessed it, the screen in the room. One thing to keep in mind as you adventure with us is that if the room lights turn red, you failed. Avoid red. Pay attention to blue. The color blue will indicate a clue or something to focus on. Inside our games, there won't be anything to rummage through, take apart, or use your amazing muscles on. Pinky strength only with our games. Hate to say it, as awesome as your team is, you may fail. A lot. But don't fret. Simply have one of your teammates exit the room, close the door behind them, and re-input the team code to try again. Remember, the door must be fully closed for the room to reset. You can try the room as many times as you want, or find another adventure to discover. Some of our adventures have the option to change the difficulty level for those teams that want to take on an extra challenge. If you think your group is ready, go ahead. Give it a shot. Each room has an emergency button, so if you ever need to exit the room, you can. Just hit the button and the door will unlock. If you have any questions, just ask one of our team members. They will be happy to help. Is everyone ready to get started? Well, what are you waiting for? Happy adventuring!